Do you think too many people see collections as status symbols and not things to play and enjoy? How much of the retro gaming scene nowadays is about collecting and how much is about playing? I'll go briefly because I'm sure Pat will have way more to say on this. I think that way too many people see their collections as status symbols, even if they play and enjoy them. I think too many people get a big bulging boner just because they got something. I get people who come in, and I am nice, but they really want to tell me about like all this rare stuff they got, and it's like, why do you keep telling me? Like I can tell when it's someone who's excited and someone who's trying to show off.
Sure.
And it drives me nuts because I don't care. You're not impressing everyone when you talk that way. Like not everyone thinks it's as awesome as you are that you have a little Samson and a Flintstones. Don't care.
Is that the new standard? Having a good collection is having a Flintstones and a little Samson.
And then, how much of the retro game scene nowadays is about collecting, how much is about playing? Well, that's a tough thing to put a number on. I think a lot of people, I am often very negative about this, but I do think a lot of people play.
Yes.
I don't think some people play enough. But
why are you looking like that?
It was just something in my eyes. My eyes bulged for a second. It was a natural reaction. But I do think that we talked about this last week, and even I'm guilty of it, so I'm not laying blame anywhere. I'm guilty of it too. A lot of us are just buying more than we could possibly play. And it's because good stuff comes out, whether it's old or new, we find something that we've always been looking for, or a game comes out that we've been looking forward to, and fuck it, we realize we have 15 games on our back burner.
So yeah, being that you answered both questions before I can get to one, I've seen this about status symbols, and unfortunately, this is like the sort of new age collector that gets into it and gets like 800 games within like a year.
Do they wear a crystal?
I don't know.
Like a new age collector?
It's like people, I see my conventions and they're like, it's like, I think they actually are, they think it's cool. It is cool, but I see elitists in the hobby.
Yes.
And I see them on certain websites like Nintendo Age where they act like, if you don't have what I have, you're absolute shit.
That's what I should say. It's not that I don't think it's cool when someone tells me they got a rare game. It's when they're acting elitist about it that bothers me.
They act like, well, you don't have it, so fuck you.
Right.
So there's a cool thing about having a collection to use it to not just play it, but to inform and educate and let people know about the games you have. And the elitist collector doesn't do that. The elitist collector uses it as an extension of their penis. To say, I'm awesome, look what I have. I have the money to shell out money to get a fucking sealed Flintstones Dinosaur Peak. I have the money to go out and get, multiple copies of this rare game for whatever stupid fucking reason. And so they sort of hang it over head like, okay, what now? Why does that have meaning to me? Because we're in the same hobby, I'm supposed to respect that you have money to go out and spend it stupidly like that? Like why? Where is that coming from?
What is the lady version of an e-penis? Or a collector's penis?
E-clit? No? Is that what it is?
I'm really troubled by the fact that I can't come up with something gender neutral on that. And I mean, I don't think anyone wants, a fucking forearm. Never mind. Just continue.
Yeah, I don't know why you just threw me off, but thanks for adding that, Ian. But yeah, there's a whole. It comes from the perspective of like, why are you telling people that? Yeah. Now with you, I do tell you when I get something cool.
Right, because I know you're not bragging to me, and I think it's cool that you got.
I'm not bragging to you that I got like my Super Mario Brothers swimmies. I just think it's cool. I'm like, this is fucking awesome.
Yes, it is.
I'm not gonna go to the store. So look what I got, Ian.
Yeah.
You wish you had it.
No.
You wish you had it.
No.
You wish you had it, don't you, Ian?
I don't.
But you get people that come in that do stuff like that
all the time,
and you're like the farthest person from that I should care. Now, in terms of the retro gaming scene nowadays about collecting, how much is about playing? It's hard to gauge that. It really is. I want to say that more people actually play than collect, because most people are going to go out and get a Nintendo, come in your store, get a Nintendo, and ask, I want these 5 or 6 games to play that I loved as a kid or whatever.
Let me put it this way. I think one of the reasons I think that is I see a couple of different types of customers, and one comes in and buys everything that's expensive or hard to find. That is a collector who's probably not doing a lot of playing. Mm-hmm. Then there's the guy who comes in, or I had a lady come in yesterday, and she's fucking torn. She doesn't know if she wants Bubble Bobble or what was the other game? It was a shooter. It was like Gradius or something like that. And it's like, These are the people, like, you can tell she was going to go home and play that game because it's not just going on a shelf. She's like, okay, I'm going to spend money on these, and I need to make sure I'm buying the one that I want to play tonight. So I can almost tell by shopping habits whether they're, collecting or playing more.